Hello, this is Zach again. I'm going to be refuting, actually summarizing our refutation all in all, both my partner Trevor's points and my points. I'm going to just give a brief outline and then briefly summarize our point. For our rebuttal, we pointed out that there's a significant issue in the affirmatives policy in that the democratic consensus of the United States approves of drone use, that many times more American civilians die each year from car accidents than international civilians have been killed by drone strikes. There's an issue of inherency in that unmanned aircrafts cost less financially than manned crafts. There's an issue in workability in that the affirmatives policy would be susceptible to circumventions by the president due to the fact that unmanned aircrafts do not fall into the category of military action that must be checked by Congress, since there's no ground forces. And finally, issues of disadvantages are that since drones are capable of solving international conflicts with minimal American costs, financially and in terms of lives, that drone strikes are likely to be continued by the president without statutory approval by Congress due to the status of American safety that they provide. All in all, the War Powers Resolution seems to violate the U.S. Constitution in addition. Andrew just stated that 8 to 17% of kills are civilians in the foreign countries. However, there's the point that these countries invited us legally to do that. There's the point that 8 to 17% is still less than many different forms of traditional weapons, bombs, etc. And that regardless, civilians are going to die anyway. So 8 to 17% is a relatively low amount. He also stated that the current policy is vague, and that's why we need more transparency. However, this vagueness of the War Powers Resolution causes gridlock in DC and fills up the courts with lawsuits that don't lead to anything. So why would we incorporate more aspects, especially ones that are growing in the future, into that same resolution to create more of a situation? Additionally, even if the affirmatives policy were to be enacted, the CIA has the power to carry out these operations of unmanned airstrikes without the approval of Congress due to their certain rights given by the Constitution. So, thank you.